What the hell's going on with Slipknot? I am just as surprised as each one of you are, and today we're going to go deep down the rabbit hole, as deep as possible, to figure out just what they're teasing. And they have created a rabbit hole for us to go down, and there's a series of Instagram accounts that they're linking to, and I haven't even seen all of it yet, so we're going to figure this out together in real time and see if we can tell what the hell is going on. All right, so it all started a couple hours ago on their Instagram account. They posted like 6 or 7 videos, short little clips with mysterious messages, and then linking to special Instagram accounts. And I went through a couple and I ended up in a deep dark hole, and we're gonna go through all of these clips and see what the hell is going on. So here you have Slipknot's Instagram account, and there are all these videos that were just posted a couple hours ago. You've got 9 in total, and so let's just click on one. But when you go to other tracks, there are different things like Allure of Indignation. Shout out to AJ from House of Mass. Oh shit, again. Fertilization Evacuation. There are all these really slow, like psychedelic shots, and it's hard to make anything out. Matured Ovule. Dreams of Crops. Here is The Esoteric Oneself or Someone. The New Individual. Fertilization Deployment. And The Hue is Black 01. So here's our first account that we're going to visit that was set up here. So you've got all of these different record accounts here. Again, 9 different representations. 9 could be for 9 tracks or 9 members of Slipknot, obviously. So the first one here, The Hue is Black 001. The Hue is Black 001. No sound on these. All of it 001. And then you've got this right here, the Fertilization Deployment 002A. Now I'm going to click that in just a moment because I want to make sure there's no other accounts that I'm missing here. Wait. All right, so Fertilization Deployment right here in the middle. Let's go down that one. Now you've got this. Fertilization Deployment. The New Individual 003. So that's the bottom one there. This is really cool. I remember I used to have a Korn DVD where you could go through. Does anybody know the name of the live DVD that Korn put out, where the menu system, you could go through for like weeks and find new things? You went down like, it was almost like a video game. It was one of the coolest DVDs I've ever seen back when DVDs were a thing. All right, so The New Individual 003 right here. Even more. The New Individual. All right. Again. It's really hard to make out what this is specifically. And then you've got Esoteric Oneself 004 right there. Make sure there's no other accounts. Again, deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. Another account. It's just crazier and crazier. This is very creative, I must say. This is really, really creative. Dreams of Crops, another step down the rabbit hole. All right, so Matured Ovule here. We're going to click that in a minute. I mean, we're going deep down the rabbit hole here right now. Just making sure that everything... Ooh, now we're getting... Are those people? This looks like the shot from Nero Forte where near the end there's somebody in this sort of like mummified encapsulation, for lack of a better term. The imagery is very weird, but very cool. All right, fertilization, evacuation. I just don't want to miss anything, so I like to look at all of them to make sure there's not some other hint, because that's what they would do. They would drop some super weird secretive hint in there. Ooh, what is this? There's that drum line again. I've got two theories about what this could be that I'm going to get to in just a minute once we exhaust all of our trips down the rabbit hole, which could be infinite. Oh my God, there's so many. If you've made it this far, shout out to you, which a lot of people evidently have. Whoever put all this together, this seems like it took a lot of work. If you're watching Death Because of Death, this is the first one on the list, so this may be the final clue here. All right. And then Death Because of Death. Oh, the center one is the Slipknot logo. Soon, Slipknot 1. So this redirects us to the website. I'm going to click that one last just to make things fun. All right, so see if the center. The end. At least they told us when the end was. Very weird. Very weird. Now, what's on the website? Is my browser jacked up, or is everyone... It's still loading. Still loading. All right. Knotfest at Sea. I hope to go there. All right, let's talk about theories, because I think we've reached the end and we know that something's coming soon at this point. We just don't know what. And I'm going to offer a couple theories about what that might be. First, my least likely theory, but also a good theory. Slipknot could be announcing another North American tour. I know that we're going to get another North American tour. Hopefully, you know, they should tour in support of this album for some time. So fortunately for us, we should get another tour from them. But I don't think this is the most likely option, and I think a lot of you will agree with me. So as Metal Injection is pointed out here in this article from August of 2019, there's an unreleased album from Slipknot from their All Hope Is Gone sessions that sounds like Radiohead, according to Slipknot. It says, according to a quote from Corey, we've been trying to find a way to release those songs for God knows how long. They were actually something that we were recording. We had two different studios going on, and one group of guys was recording what ended up being Look Outside Your Window, and then the bulk of the band was making All Hope Is Gone. The stuff from Look Outside Your Window is really, I mean, there's no real way to describe it. It's experimental, but it's super vibey, super melodic. It's really good. It's hard to explain. There's something about those songs. They're very solemn, very energetic, very artistic. For people who are used to a certain way of Slipknot sounding, this doesn't sound like that. It's more of a rock vibe. Honestly, it's much more of a Radiohead vibe, to be honest. And for that, I am very excited. Clown also told Loudwire in an interview last year that this unreleased album from Slipknot would be coming out very soon. Here from Metal Injection, he says, we have a whole other album that four of us wrote when we did All Hope Is Gone. We have 11 songs that we're going to release sometime in this album cycle, but it's never been just about getting it out. It's been about when it's right, and by coming out during this album cycle, people will even understand more of what we're doing on this album and what first led to it. So personally, I would expect to hear something from them tomorrow. It makes sense to me. The date makes sense. And the question is at this point is, will this be some sort of a tour, or will this be the album or EP or whatever you want to call it from Slipknot, and also will they just drop it all at the same time? And as always, Slipknot never spares an ounce of creativity for any project that they are pursuing, and so this will be very exciting to see this project finally see the light of day for what was a very tumultuous period of time for the band. And it'll be interesting to see what those sounds sounded like while they were simultaneously recording All Hope Is Gone, if this is the project. So anyways, that is all for now. Thanks for joining us today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, you can check us out in Spotify form or subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. Thanks so much for joining us again, and we'll see you all very soon.